Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be discussing those top few reasons why students in A-level, especially AS economics, end up with bad grades. Reason number one, students start studying very late. Especially they get serious around the month of January end or February, close to their mocks in March. While the strategy could work in O-levels or IGCSE, this doesn't work in A-level economics. Reason number two, for those students who even start at the very beginning, they are taking the classes or they are attending the classes or they are watching the videos, but they do not memorize the content. They do not feed that content in their head, which means that they are understanding the content, probably enjoying it as well, but they are not learning the content. There's a difference between understanding versus learning. In an exam situation, when you're writing an economics essay, only the content that you have learned because you understood it and learned it as well. In an exam situation, the content when you are writing in an exam essay for economics, the content that is learned will be retrieved from your memory. Hence, it is very important that the content that has been understood also feeds through or stored in your long-term memory. Reason number three, those students who even learn that content and they store it in their head after understanding it, they do not revise that content, which means that after a few months or a few weeks, they just forget that content, and when they're revising it after a few weeks or months, the content appears totally new to them. So they're as good as starting for the first time. Reason number four, the biggest problem. Those students who end up learning and revising the content, they do not practice past papers. What do you mean by practicing past papers? What does practicing past papers even means? Practicing past paper means finishing a chapter, opening the past paper question, writing that question down, sending it to your teacher, asking him to mark it, grade you, and provide you feedback. And the feedback should be such that the teacher says or your instructor says, you know what? You ended up with a 6 on 8, but let me tell you why. Not just your analysis was weak, your evaluation was weak, you didn't do so well. No, why? Point out the mistake exactly. Instead of writing like this, you should write like that. Instead of analyzing like this, you should do like that. The judgment should be this, not this, but that. This is where real learning takes place. Learning takes place by making mistake, not in the exam, but before the exam, throughout the year you are practicing. That's when real learning takes place. And this is what attempting past paper means. Students say, we attempted past papers. And when I ask them, did they really attempt the past papers? Who did they get it checked? They're like, my teacher checked a few, he or she graded me, but then that's the end of story. They never end up realizing where they went wrong. They end up making the same mistakes in their CIs as well, and then they end up with bad grades. Reason number five. Here comes another big problem. When students are studying a topic, they study a topic superficially. Probably they will end up opening their course book. Now the problem is that the course book is not sufficient. It lacks content. It lacks deep content. It doesn't provide you the information that is required to be written in an answer. And here, the role of the instructor or teacher plays a crucial part, making the student fall in love with economics by providing in-depth content. And when the student starts enjoying economics because he listens to the content, he absorbs it, he learns it, he memorizes it, he attempts the papers, he enjoys it. Now everything just makes sense. Everything what he's studying starts making sense. When you reach that ladder where everything starts making complete sense and you're enjoying it and you're learning it, that's when the outcome is reflected then with an A grade or an A star in your results. So all those students who have had bad results in A-level economics, you can make your comeback, but only when you want to. If you want to join our composite program for May-June 2026, if you are giving a composite, you can sign it up from our website. The composite program is discounted, and I hope to see you all in our courses. See you in my next video, and until then, take care.